Hello, in this video I will show you how to power an old car stereo with a power supply from an old PC, a very old one in this case. It's a very simple process. You will need some very basic tools and these two major components. Apart from this, you will need a small jumper. It's tiny, you can see it like that, or you can use just a piece of wire. Of course, the cable for the power supply, and if you don't want to cut the cords from the car stereo, you can use an adapter with open cables and use them. About the tools, you just need a wire cutter, this stripper or just scissors if you would like, and some tape. So the first step is to put the jumper in this main plug. The purpose of this is to trick the power supply in the always open position, so it will always give power to the car stereo. And in order to do this, you need to find the green and the black cable that are side by side. I have marked the pins here, as you can see, just to make it easier. And when you do this, you either use a pin like that or some cord, some wire, and just put the jumper here, just that. For the next part, you need to find the wires that you will plug to the car stereo, so you can choose whatever one of the many plugs the power supply have. And you need just the yellow and the black wire. So it's the voltage and the ground. You can use a wire stripper if you want. Just pull the plastic cover. Now let's go to the main unit. This is an old Sony unit, not very old, but what this process applies to more or less every car stereo. As you can see, it has two main plugs. One is for the speakers with these colors, purple and green and stuff, and the one with the yellow and red is the power supply. So we'll use this for now. You can either cut this or use another plug. I bought this one, which is it has a Sony adapter, and from the other side it's just open cables. So I didn't want to destroy this. And you can connect this with your car or whatever you want. So you plug the adapter and you just have three cables. What you need from here, you don't need those. You just need the yellow and red and the black. So I now have both together. You will take the black cable from the power supply and join it with the black from the car stereo. I'm doing this just by hand for now, but you can solder it if you want. It doesn't have it's a 5 volt, so it's not dangerous at this point. So this is it. And from the other one is you take the red and the yellow one and join them with just the yellow one. So it's 2 with 1. 3 cables in total. So like that. So you have black with black, red and yellow with yellow. These two leads. Not sure if it's visible. Okay. So I'm taking just a piece of tape to avoid short circuit them. And put it here. Again, as I said, it's not a permanent fix. That's just to show you how it works. And the head unit. So I'm taking the power cord. You always put this in a closed position. First you put the plug here and then to the power supply on the wall. And now, if everything is done correctly, this will still start working if I open this. And there you go. If you want to test it and see how it sounds, this unit has a red and white RCA output, so I can just use a small speaker, this one, an RCA cable, and I can put it here. I have a small USB. And it plays fine. If you want to do more and use it on a permanent installation, you can use this plug with actual speakers, and of course add an antenna for radio receptions. That's it. So just to summarize, the three steps are the jumper on the main plug on the power supply, by using the green and black cable one beside the other. Then you choose a random plug here and choose the black and yellow cable from the power supply. You connect the yellow cable with the red and yellow from the car stereo, and the black with the black, and that's it. Thank you.